The Oakland Children's Initiative is a measure that stewards local resources to expand and enhance early childhood education and college access supports, putting our Oakland children and families on a path towards upward economic mobility. Today, we'll take a closer look at the Oakland Promise Fund.
My hope for the children of Oakland and for my children is that they have access to education. And the hope is that it starts early.
I believe that if we educate our children, they have the opportunity already, they have an open door, they have a path, they will go for it.
I think Oakland Promise is just a strong community of people who want to see you succeed.
We know that a strong quality education, one that leads to college, can pave the way to a successful life and upward economic mobility. However, higher education can seem out of reach for far too many students and families. How can we help more Oakland youth have access to the opportunities that college can provide?
For me, I think that the Oakland Children's Initiative is acknowledging that we have inequities in our education system, but that instead of waiting for inequities to appear when our kids are older and then trying to tackle it at that point, we're saying let's start at birth. And so children would know that they get to choose what their post-secondary and career success looks like, and that the only barrier is what their interests are and what they want to do, rather than I can't afford school or I don't see myself as the kind of kid who can be successful.
The Oakland Children's Initiative, through its implementation partner, Oakland Promise, is providing a range of strategies and resources which promotes college savings programs, financial literacy coaching, scholarships, training, and mentoring opportunities.
It's a rare find to find that in the community, having access to financial coaching and just the whole conversation. It just gave me relief, okay, well, now I can start planning for a future. These sleepless nights are going to be gone soon. It's just going to be off to college.
My parents, like many first-gen students, are so unbelievably hardworking and so supportive, but they just don't understand the nuances that come with higher education these days. So working with Oakland Promise has empowered me and empowered a lot of students like me on our journey to a successful career.
By continuously engaging diverse neighborhoods and families, partnering with a growing network of Oakland-based schools, businesses, and community nonprofit agencies, Oakland Promise reaches out into communities with resources that empower families to imagine and access a future in college for their children.
What I love especially about what we do at Oakland Promise, particularly through our community connections workshops, which is where a lot of the financial education happens, is that we do it in an accessible way. We do it in multiple languages, which is incredible and a feat in and of itself. We offer them in ways so that folks can hear it in the native language that they know. And also it's a time that they don't have to do it alone, that families and parents usually realize oh, there's other parents that live in Oakland just like me and learning this for the first time, or that we can also resource share with each other or problem solve with each other.
Parents that did get the coaching had better financial well-being. They had beliefs that their child would go on to college. They saved and began to apply their knowledge of finances so that they knew now how to go get a loan. They knew what the interest rates are. They knew about the credit reports and how important that was. And they began to actually engage in financial advocacy for their families.
I think it sends a really valuable message. I think it sends the message of community, and I think it sends the message that we care, and that we care not only in education, but also in access to education, which is really important. And so it shows that, Oakland is willing to invest in breaking down any barriers that exist to this education and to access. And I think that's really important. So it's telling us we want our kids to succeed. We're willing to invest in their future. And I think that just brings us closer together as a community.
In order to enable students to fully envision all possibilities for themselves, monthly classroom presentations at Oakland schools are a consistent and powerful way to help youth choose their own unique pathways to college and career.
When Oakland Promise came into the classroom and showed them all of their options. And if they do want to reach, create their own business and be an entrepreneur, what is the work you need to do to get there? And so now, if you were to ask my students, what is their future plans and where do they see their pathway to college? We've created a pathway. So they have option A, option B, and option C, and it's so great.
I think this is a great opportunity because the kids, like our kids, they know like there's already something waiting for them. There's already something that they can follow. Like this program has a lot of opportunities, a lot of things, and they get motivated. I just want them to achieve their goals, where they can be better than me, better than their dad, better than anything they can imagine.
Working together, we can help even more Oakland youth achieve the higher educational opportunities they deserve. Learn more about ways to get involved or access resources by visiting oaklandpromise.org. To learn more about the Oakland Children's Initiative, scan the QR code. Thank you.